Now, our speaker, Dr. Tony Alessandra, helps companies build customers, relationships, and the bottom line.
Hey, I like it. He moves around the stage. It looks like he's talking to people. He's looking people in the eye. He's communicating quite well.
He was born in Hell's Kitchen, New York City, and raised himself from street fighter to university professor through sheer determination.
I think it's a lot of useful information.
Very interesting, captivating.
Excellent. Very good.
Tony earned his MBA from the University of Connecticut and his PhD in marketing from Georgia State University. He was inducted into the Speakers Hall of Fame in 1985 and is a member of the Speakers Roundtable, a group of 20 of the world's top professional speakers.
He's very interactive with the audience. He really makes you feel a part of his stories.
Dr. Alessandra is a widely published author with 14 books translated into 11 foreign languages, including Collaborative Selling, Communicating at Work, People Smart, and several others.
Gets a point across, throws in some humor. It's good.
I'm walking out with a lot of tools.
He is featured in over 50 audio and video training programs by well-known production houses like Nightingale Conant and Walt Disney. Tony Alessandra was recognized by Meetings and Conventions magazine as one of America's most electrifying speakers.
His delivery is just awesome, and it really makes worth a wonderful seminar.
Presenting his program, The Platinum Rule, let's give a warm welcome to Dr. Tony Alessandra. Welcome, Tony.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. How many of you in your dealings with other people have ever had a personality conflict? Can I see your hands? Personality conflict? All right, and I guess the rest of you don't deal with people, right? Come on, all of us, whether we admit it or not, we've all had the misfortune of not being able to connect with another person, not able to create that all-important meeting of the minds, which is so crucial in selling. How many of you sell? Can I see your hands? What's the very first thing you have to sell? Yourself. If you can't do that, it makes everything else that much more difficult. But if you can connect with somebody, if you can build rapport, if you can get them to like you and ultimately trust you, it makes the selling process that much easier and quicker. Agreed? I believe that you can create a lot more rapport with people and a lot less tension with them based on how well you practice the golden rule. Practice it appropriately, you're going to create a lot more rapport with people. Inappropriately, you're going to create some conflict. Now, before I go any further, let's make sure that we're all listening from the same perspective. What is the golden rule? Anybody? The golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I believe in that. I practice it. I live it. I breathe it, especially when it comes to values, ethics, honesty, consideration. However, when it comes to interpersonal communication, the golden rule can, and frequently does, backfire. Now, why? Well, the way it is stated, if you practice the golden rule verbatim, you would basically treat other people the way you would like to be treated. Does that make sense? The problem is, do other people want to be treated the same way you do? Probably not. Probably not at all. I mean, I learned that firsthand when I moved from New York City to San Diego, California. When I moved to San Diego, I practiced the golden rule. I treated everybody in San Diego as if they were New Yorkers. Do you see a potential problem here? Came on too strong, too fast, too in your face, too aggressive, even when I asked people to do things that under any other circumstance they would do. It was reasonable, it was correct, they would do it. But it wasn't what I was asking that irritated people. It was how I was asking. It was my approach, it was my demeanor. And as a result, they dug in their heels and they decided not to budge. Not because of what I was asking, but how I was asking. Now, I believe that what we need to do